Hey, it's Pat McGrew again with Inkjet TV, and this time we are in the most magnificent Heidelberg stand I have ever seen at a trade show. And we're at Drupa, where typically new things are introduced, and this time we have the privilege of speaking with Dr. Frank Schaum. He's with Heidelberg, and we are standing here in front of the new JetFire. But we're not just talking digital, we're going to be talking about the whole ecosystem and how it all works together. So, thank you, Frank, for speaking with us. We are so happy. Can you tell me about the JetFire, but also how it fits into the whole Heidelberg? We know Heidelberg for quality. We know you're not going to bring a product to market that isn't going to be impressive to even the typical offset buyer. What's new?
Yeah. First of all, very warm welcome to our commercial booth here, because you are in the commercial area. And the JetFire fills the gap in our complete portfolio, because the customer wants to have a workflow and the machine for the full range, for ultra small, runs and very long runs. And to fulfill the need for availability, for workflow software, and for the total cost of ownership, this fills the gap. Because when you look along all these machines, we have from a toner-based machine to ultra-short any-color machine, we have an inkjet machine, so we close the gap for all these requirements for the customer.
So if we think about the JetFire and the rest of the Heidelberg equipment, is there a value proposition to be made to a traditional Heidelberg offset customer for where digital will fit into their environment?
You call it traditional offset customer. I think the world changed a lot, because they are not technology driven, they are total cost of ownership driven, they have these short runs and all of that, and you need a mixed hybrid portfolio, we call it. And our customers are looking for equipment or production lines, value chains for hybrid. And therefore we already are in hybrid. We have the Gallus One for the label, the digital printing machines, we have the VersaFires, so we are already hybrid. And to increase performance, industrial inkjet printing, this machine is made for. So to close that gap for higher performance, integrated in the workflow, so this machine is our hybrid portfolio increased. That's the point.
I love the workflow story, and I love Prinect. So can you tell me a little bit about Prinect Touch-Free and how it enables the whole ecosystem?
Yeah, this is a very good question, because we can have a look here. Prinect Touch-Free, why is it so important? Digital printing ultra short run means you have to cope with a lot of jobs a day. Maybe 2,000 jobs a day, can be. And then you have to calculate, you have to schedule, and you have all of these things. You can't do that manually. And this is the reason why we invented, you can see here, you have to find the best way, the production path, to have the best TCO. So a job comes in with all these parameters, coverage of ink, run length, and all of that. And you see all this machinery, offset, toner, inkjet, which is the best way. So we calculate that with the Pathfinder. Then we have to look if there is the machinery available. Then we have to make the decision. Then the decision maker is done. Then it goes forward to build a batch, and then the auto scheduler. And sometimes you have to do that iterative to do that again. So the complete system is doing that, and then you can work with 2,000 jobs. And upon that, everything is in the cloud and driven by AI. So that means if you have a lot of jobs already calculated, the system is learning what you have chosen. So at the end, you find the best production path to produce a job for the best TCO, best delivery time, and best scheduling. And this is very important to do that. Yeah.
I know that Heidelberg customers often have multiple sites.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
they may have 4 or 5 in Germany, they may have 1 in Netherlands, they may have 1 in the US. So with Prinect Touch-Free, is it because it's cloud-based, can they direct work
Absolutely.
anywhere?
Maybe you have in the US a print shop and you have no equipment available. You can put that to Germany or wherever when the equipment is available, and you can move that because it's the cloud. And this is the beauty in that. You can reschedule everything. The color management fits perfect. So you have no difference if you print it in offset or you print it in inkjet. You have the output. So it opens up new possibilities to find the right path, to have the best TCO, the best delivery time.
I know Heidelberg lives for quality of print, so can I reliably print something on, say, a Speedmaster and then get reasonably
Absolutely.
the same color when
Yeah.
I come to digital?
This is the very important topic in our pre-net workflow, to have the color management, so you can print here, you can print here, and you have the quality. So that is very important for running a hybrid production, because you choose the equipment that is best price, is available, delivery time, and then you can print it on that, and then you can run a hybrid site.
We know that printers are worried about their labor shortage. We
Yes.
know that they're worried about losing some of their highly trained offset operators. I know that Heidelberg has made press operation easier and easier and easier. So does this continue with the JetFire? Is this relatively easy to learn?
Yeah, labor shortage or skill is it's very important. Yeah, there are regions you can't get printers any longer. So there are two elements you can cope with. One is to make the user experience so very easy to. There is a saying like, make printing as easy as home office printing. Yeah, just put the data in, push button, and that is our push to stop concept.
Yes.
So that it's more or less touch free. And the other thing is touch free also make this administration and all of that. So at the end, take out touch points, then you take out people interaction, and then you need less and less expertise. So everything is done by AI, by the machine, by automation. So this is the way to cope with that labor shortage and skill shortage.
So as we wrap up our conversation, can you give me a good reason that a printer should come and talk to you about the Heidelberg ecosystem?
Yeah, we have a hybrid workflow. So most of our customers do not only have digital, we have also just digital or offset. It's the hybrid story. The hybrid story is embedded in our workflow, in our Heidelberg world, in our Heidelberg customer portal, where you can do your logistics with the consumables, where you can have your service incidents, your maintenance and everything on that, where you can make your benchmarks in your machinery, because you have performance data available. You have the complete production workflow with the CRM. You see, I could talk hours and hours about that. And what you can see also is the availability, because the Heidelberg service, we have the widest service network in the industry. We have thousands of technicians all over the world, so we can help you immediately.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Frank Schaum, for all of the great insights. We hope that you have a great Drupa.
Yeah, thanks. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.